Welcome to another edition of Samsung Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge tips and tricks, brought to you by hollywoodfrodo.com. I am Eric, and today we're just going to be talking really simply about your phone settings or your call settings. And when I say phone settings, I don't mean your entire smartphone. I mean the actual settings that deal with using it as a phone. So we're going to go into settings, and we're going to go down to applications, which are under phone on my phone, and then we're going to go to phone right here, and just take a look at these settings. Lots of cool settings. This one you can swipe, so you can swipe left or right to call or send a message. So when you're in your contacts, if you swipe, you can either call them, immediately call them, or swipe the other direction to compose a text message. Also, you can have it show contacts with phone numbers but hide other contacts. This is helpful if you use Google as your main contact source, and a lot of times Google will add people you've emailed into your contacts even though you don't necessarily want them in there. So with this, you can hide all the contacts except the ones that you have phone numbers for. You have call blocking, and you can create a block list and manage a block list. Separately, you can have messages that you can send automatically when you reject a call, and in here you can edit. So by default, they have the obvious ones: I'm busy, I'll call back later, I'm in a meeting, I'm driving. But you can add your own messages to have in there that you can quickly send to someone, and when you reject a call, you just press that message and boom, it sends them a text message with that quick message. So that's kind of cool. Answering and ending calls, you can have different ways to have your phone answer and end calls. You can answer a call by pressing the home key, so that way you can do that as opposed to having to use the touch screen if you want. You can also have automatic answering, so it would answer incoming calls after 2 seconds if a headset or Bluetooth device is connected. So that would be kind of cool if you have a headset on, or if you're driving in your car and you don't want to have to answer the call, you want your phone to answer it automatically, you can do that. You can also set it up to end phone calls by pressing the power key. So that way, again, instead of having to look for your touch button to end the call, you can just hit the power button to end the call. So those are cool features there. Show caller information. So this will show the communication history and related information for each caller. So when someone calls you, it'll show information from text messages you've received from them. That can be helpful. Probably not if it's someone who's a friend and you talk to all the time, but if it's a business contact, then maybe seeing those last few communications through text messages will be helpful. You can also set up call alerts, so vibrate when answered or not, vibrate when the call ends, call status tone, so a tone when the call is connected or when the call ends, and also whether or not you want to receive alerts if you're on a phone call. So if you're on the phone and there's a notification or an alarm, do you want it to make a sound or not? You can turn that on or off. So you can see this is just giving you full control of exactly how you want everything to happen, which is one of the things I love about what Samsung's doing on their phones now. Is just giving the user full control to make these decisions and have everything be exactly the way they want to. Ringtones and keypads, of course. This allows you to set up your ringtone, your vibration pattern, whether or not you want it to vibrate while ringing, and also your keypad tones. You can set up call forwarding in here if you need to. Under more settings, these are probably things you're not going to use. These would be more for assisted dialing accessibility issues, but they are there if you want to use them. And you can activate or deactivate enhanced privacy mode for voice conversations. By default, it is on, and unless you're having any issues, there's no reason to turn that off. And then there are a few other features. Video calling, which you may or may not have on your phone depending on your carrier, but that can be controlled there. And then also you can set up your voicemail settings, your voicemail service, the various settings that you have on as far as how to call, the alert that it makes if you have a voicemail, and whether or not you want it to vibrate when you get a voicemail. But that's really, I just love all the different settings they have, so that you can really make the phone work the way you want it to work in terms of handling calls. Anyway, that's where the settings are and how they all work and what they do. That's it for this tip and trick video. Please click that like button, jump over to my channel, subscribe to the playlist so you can keep up with future tips and tricks videos, as well as S7 and S7 Edge accessory reviews. Also, check out my product reviews for all kinds of accessories for any smartphone, including the S7 and S7 Edge, as well as gadgets and electronics and household appliances and lots of cool stuff there. Check out my Android app review playlist to find out about really awesome apps that will help make your phone better. And if you really want to take it to the next level, then delve into the Tasker 101 tutorials to find out how to automate tasks on your phone. Anyway, that's it. Until next time, have fun with your Samsung Galaxy S7.